Educate girls. Challenging the status quo. Achieving the next big thing also requires cultivating a very healthy disrespect for keeping things as they are, while preserving the status quo is sometimes a very good idea. In rainforests, for example, it's both untenable and dangerous in too many places. Consider the situation of poor girls who are held in less regard than animals. India, for example, sits at the epicenter of gender inequality. It has the highest number of child brides and highest number of women and girls in some form of sexual slavery in the world. 9 of the 26 districts in India where the educational gender gap between boys and girls is highest are in the state of Rajasthan. There, parents don't believe in sending girls to school, says Safeena Husain, the founder of a Stars Award-winning NGO called Educate Girls. The entire perception is that a goat is an asset and a girl is a liability. The issue is not about having enough schools. The issue is here. She stops and taps the side of her head. It's a mindset issue. Safeena imagined the next big thing for the girls of India because education was so important to her personally, and because she sought to do something meaningful in her life. As a child in India, she experienced violence and abuse, and she was traumatized as a teenager. After spending some time in an ashram where she learned yoga and meditation, she was able to reach a degree of peace. A family friend invited her to London and took care of her while she finished her undergraduate schooling and entered the London School of Economics. Her education raised her self-confidence, and her life was forever transformed. 1. After earning her degree, Safeena wound up working in Silicon Valley for a company that was developing 3D web browsers. But she was terribly unfulfilled. A volunteer position eventually led her to run a San Francisco-based NGO called Child Family Health International, where she spent 9 years managing and supporting a range of health programs in South America, Africa, and other countries. Under her leadership, the NGO grew to support thousands of health students and trainees in countries around the world, including Argentina, Bolivia, Mexico, Ecuador, and South Africa. But India was calling her home. When Safeena returned to India, she found the state of girls' education appalling. In 2009, she began gathering a group of young women and men from the gender gap villages to help her. Today, Educate Girls deploys an army of more than 4,500, Team Balika. Balika means girl in Hindi. Honey is money volunteers to serve as catalysts in the community and as mentors to the young girls, keeping them in school and making sure that they are learning. Fun classroom techniques help the girls learn literacy and numeracy. Team Balika members ensure enrollment of eligible yet out of school girls, improve retention of the girls in schools, and contribute toward improving learning outcomes. They also train school management committees composed of parents and teachers. Engaging the community in this way is key to success. Within 6 years, Educate Girls has scaled by bringing more than 80,000 girls into the school system, and more than 350,000 children of both genders have seen an increase of up to 60% in learning outcomes. The impact on the lives of these children is huge. As they grow into adulthood, the young girls' futures are immeasurably brighter. Their wages are higher. They have fewer children. They are less likely to fall prey to sex traffickers. They are more likely to protect themselves against preventable diseases. And they are more valued in the eyes of their families and communities. Educate Girls, a winner of the 2014 Stars Impact Award, is definitely a fresh, creative next big thing in helping women in India to achieve their potential. The world is full of amazing people like Safeena Husain who have imagined the unimaginable, and who are working every day to make the world a better place. They not only have gigantic dreams, they come up with wonderful, equally big ways of achieving them. They do this by breaking molds. by inventing new perspectives, by shifting paradigms, by not taking no for an answer, and by being audacious, persistent, and clever. And people like Safeena come up with the next big thing by choosing a goal that confers meaning to their lives and contributes to the lives of others.